All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and for today's video, we're actually gonna be making some poor life choices. So if you take a look at my crystals, man, you'll notice that I collected a whole bunch of crystals that I had saved in my inventory. And since Rage Week has returned once again, we're actually gonna be making some poor life choices, trying to walk away with a CTP of Rage. But before we do that, before we make some big mistakes here, which you shouldn't do, right? But we're going to do it anyways for the sake of science. You know what I'm saying? We need a CTP of Rage to test out on Scott. But before we get into all that juicy bits, I want all of you guys to pause the video right here and come to the forum, fill out this survey right here, because this is a survey for change, okay? A lot of us have been having a lot of problems with the danger room, and you guys were very vocal day one about the problems that you were having, and this is Netmarble's response to that, okay? They put together a survey for us to fill out. What are your issues with the game mode? What do you like about it? What you don't like about it? What you want to see change? This is where you voice your opinion, okay? I know many of you guys are going to think this is nothing but fluff. You know what I'm saying? They're giving us a survey, but it's not going to do anything. But I just want to remind you guys that just a few months ago, right, they gave us something like this for Giant Boss Raid. And right after that, the rewards were buffed, and we got Galactus as a new Giant Boss. Now, you guys may say, well, that was already planned. You never know, okay? If you don't voice your opinions now, you can't voice them later, right, saying that the game mode is trash. So, guys, take a moment, fill out this thing, because I know every single one of us has at least one thing that we would like to see improved in regards to this game mode. I'm going to sit down later and I'm going to definitely fill this thing out, man, because it's definitely a good sign to see Netmarble already, just a week and a bit after this game mode goes live. They're already giving us a survey and asking for feedback to improve the game mode, because there is a lot of fun to be had in this game mode, but you can't get in to have fun sometimes because the matchmaking takes extremely long. Like, sometimes it's really good, it's quick, it's snappy, but other times it's extremely laggy. You get in and then you disconnect. So right off the bat, the first one here is like a 50-50 for me, but I would just check matchmaking is not good. I would like it to be better personally, right? And if you have a problem with the matchmaking, you go ahead and say what your issues have been with the game mode. You don't have to pick the same thing I'm picking, right? Just voice your honest opinion. What has your experience been like in this game mode? Does it feel like you're playing in real time? Because real-time PvP or just real-time game modes in Marvel Future Fight is something that people have been asking for a very long time. And I remember when we got real-time Battle World and real-time timeline battle, right? It was really good, but also really bad at the same time. People had a lot of problems with it, and we thought we'd never see real-time PvP in Marvel Future Fight ever again. And this is a bit different, right? It's basically a PvE game mode with some PvP aspects to it, but I really like it. And I think if the rewards were better, it would definitely be like a Shadowland World Boss Ultimate type game mode. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely need to look at the rewards and maybe change up the exclusive skills a little bit more. So it says, if you don't feel like you're playing in real time, write down what your reason is. And then we have number 5 here. What do you think we should improve about the danger room? Now, I think the boss could be a little bit more difficult. Week 1, Jean Grey was very difficult, but week 2, Magneto seems kind of soft. In addition to that, the exclusive skills, I would definitely like to see them take a look at it, because we only really have 2 exclusive skills that anybody care about, right? We have the HP regen, which is really useful, and then we have the missile, which is the go-to for everyone, right? More damage, but we don't want to make this another World Boss Ultimate game mode where damage is the only thing that matters. And I think the exclusive skill should matter more than just the characters that you are using, right? So they definitely need to look at that. And again, matchmaking, you definitely want to check that. I'm going to check that. The damage meter is whatever, but we definitely want to take a look at the matchmaking. I would say the boss attack pattern is fine for now since it's kind of new, right? The revive time is nice. One thing I don't like about this thing though is sometimes, I guess it's just because of the characters that you're using, but Namor, because his Tier 3 takes up such a big portion of the map. Sometimes you can't see the attacks that the boss is doing. But I don't think it has much to do with just the boss. It's just the kind of characters that you're using and just how their skills affect the environment, right? And then we have the danger room time limit. I think 5 minutes is more than enough. That's just my personal opinion. 5 minutes is more than enough. And then we have, what are your thoughts on the exclusive skills? I think they need to find balance. There's only 2 of the 6 that anybody really cares about. So yeah, for this game mode, these skills were created specifically for this game mode. So I think they should be a lot more impactful, right? So having 2 out of 6, unsatisfactory in my opinion, right? And then yeah, I'll list that later on when I fill this thing out in my own time, right? And then oh my goodness, the danger room rewards. Number 9 right here is unsatisfactory for me, and it should be for every single one of you guys. Keep in mind, boys, not only do you need to strategize, right, in this game mode, you also need to spend more time in there. Plus, you're also having to spend 10 energy. Boys, that 10 energy that you're spending in this game mode, you can literally go here in co-op World Boss Invasion. You can go in World Boss Invasion, spend 10 energy, and get more out of it than you get out of like literally one of those like proficiency chests, right? They're giving you like 15 bios a day for literally running that game mode over and over and over again. The proficiency chest is just not good enough. They definitely need to bump up the rewards. I feel like, yeah, mutant materials and mutant bios are very rare, and I can understand why they're giving you such a small amount, but I personally don't think 15, right, per day is good enough. And in addition to that, they definitely got to do something about Rachel's bios being RNG based, because it's a real piss off to a lot of people who are trying to grind the character, spending hundreds of energy just to get to the required tier, to get a chance at her bios, to get nothing, right? That can't be, boys. So they really got to look at the rewards more than anything else, because if the rewards are shit, nobody's gonna play this thing. And if nobody's playing it, what's the point of the game mode? It's basically like it's not even there. 10 energy, 3 to 5 minutes off your time for 15 bios a day is not good enough when you can go in World Boss Invasion and literally spend 10 energy and 3 seconds and walk away with way more, like gold, bios, norm stones. Like you can get way more in World Boss Invasion in 3 seconds that you can get in this game mode in 3 to 5 minutes. That should not be the case when it's requiring you to strategize, learn new mechanics basically every week. That's also one thing that I kind of like about this game mode. It's allowing you to do different things every single week, and I would like to see that expanded upon. I don't want it to become another DPS game mode where basically you just go in, pick Sharon Rogers, Doctor Strange, and this week Cyclops, and just burst down the boss. It's fun to do it a few times, but eventually it gets very, very boring, and it feels like I'm just doing the same thing that I've been doing for the past few years. So Marvel, please try to spice it up a little bit. Maybe find a different way to determine the winner than just who kills the boss first. I don't know. Have more skills that affect the enemy team. I don't know, but you guys can really try to be creative with it. Anyways, I'm gonna fill out the rest of this in my own time. I just wanted to put a highlight on this, and that's why I'm putting it at the beginning of the video, because I think this is very, very, very important, guys. Please take the time, I'll join up with you in a sec, to just fill out this form, and hopefully we can get some change, because the game mode is a lot of fun. But if the rewards are not good, eventually the fun is gonna run out. And then we're just gonna be back to where we were just before this update dropped, asking for a new game mode. Now then, what do you say we get this thing started, guys? Hopefully this week is my week. I've been having some real bad luck, man. But we gonna give it a shot and see if we can walk away with something today. So we're not looking good so far. That's number 1. This is number 2. Come on, number 3. Come on, can I walk away with at least 1 CTP of rage? This is number 4. Oh my goodness. This is number 5. Come on. Really? This is number 6. Yo, can we get some luck? 6 pulls deep out of 20. We got 14 left. Come on, can you give me something? This is number 7. And again, nothing. Oh my goodness. This is number 8. Woo! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. 8 is great, baby. 8 is great. 8 is great. Come on. Now, this is number 9. Woo! There we go, baby. There we go. Destruction for me. I kind of lost where I am. I'm gonna do, let's see. We're gonna have to do some quick math here. I kind of I want to go for 20. So I'm gonna do 5 more, and then I'm gonna look at my crystal count and then make a decision here. I would really like another rage, but I think I should have walked away after I got that destruction. I told myself last time I would walk away after the first CTP, right? And I didn't walk away after the first one. We got a second one, and I think we should walk away after these next few pulls here. All right, so what is this? We're down to 5. So we've spent 10,000. You know what, boys? We're going to wuss out 10,000 crystals, 1 CTP of rage, 1 CTP of destruction. That's not a bad haul. You know what? We're going to hold on to some crystals today. I wanted to do 20, right? What we're going to do is try and roll something nice on the CTP of rage. The crit damage, the crit rate and the dodge looks good, but the rest of the stats, well, not the rest, like the ignore boss defense is too low. So what we're going to try to do here is roll up this CTP of rage, get it ready to put on Cyclops, because a couple of you guys have been asking to see rage gameplay with the boys. So we're going to do that. If you guys think I should do another round of maybe like 10 or something, let me know, because I have a few more crystals. But I think we did good. But I don't want to wait until Rage Week again to try again. But man, I feel like if we had gone any further in this thing, we probably would have gotten like completely annihilated, right? So 2 CTPs for 10,000 crystals is not good. Definitely not good, right? But it's not as bad as it could be. Last time we spent, I think, 13,500 and we only got 1 destruction. So I don't know, man. I think we did all right. Would have liked another one, but it's all right. Anyways, boys, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you guys go on the forum, man. Go on the forum, fill this thing out. I'm gonna fill it out as soon as I get a chance to sit down and really like put my thoughts, English, put my thoughts into this thing, because as of right now, this is one of the most fun game modes that we have, but I think it has more to do with the fact that it's something new, and once that new factor wears off, the rewards not being up to par is really going to turn people off this game mode, and we don't want that, especially since if that is the case, right, and less people start playing it, the queue time is going to become even longer than it currently is. And that's one of the issues right now, the long wait times to get into matches sometimes. So if the rewards just keep being what it is now, right, less and less people are going to play, means longer queue times for the people who actually want to play, right? So Netmarble, please look at buffing the rewards, maybe giving out more gold if you don't want to give away feathers or M-Crown crystals. Maybe you should consider giving out millions of gold. You know what I'm saying? All of us, we could always use more gold. And that's not going to cost you guys too much money. I know you guys don't want to give out feathers, you don't want to give out M-Crown crystals, and you don't want to give out too many mutant bios, but at least if you give out a good amount of gold, people would be very happy. I would be very happy to spend a lot of energy to get a lot of gold, because I could always use more, even though I have hundreds of millions, right? So anyways, boys, gonna wrap it up right here. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.